Guys, I still think this is hilarious. We're about to watch FBI asset Peter Thiel, part of the PayPal mafia, founder of Palantir. We're about to watch him malfunction when asked about Luigi Mangione.
And to those who think this shooter is a hero because he did it because he said this healthcare executive was presiding over a healthcare system which kills thousands of Americans.
He just gulped. Sorry, but what face is this? Look at the veins standing out on his forehead. Look at the sheen of gloss on this man's face. He is sweating bullets.
By denying them cover. What would you say to them?
Sir. It's glitching. It's glitching out. Do, 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 do.
It's...
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know what to say. I think...
Look at the bags under his eyes. You know that this man has done horrible things, probably to children on videotape.
I still think you should try to make an argument, and I think this is you should, there may be things wrong with our healthcare system, but you have to make an argument, and you have to try to find a way to convince people and change it by that. And this is not going to work.
Yeah, somebody is really concerned that maybe CEOs of certain companies that engage in crimes against humanity could be, I don't know, unfairly targeted or something. But look at the look on this man's face. Does this look like the face of an innocent man? You see the bags under his eyes. You see that cold, dead stare. You see that look on the terse lips. He's going through a lot right now in this clip.
And, I don't know. Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, there are all sorts of things one could say about it, but I don't think, and I think
he doesn't know what to think. He doesn't know what to say. He's just, oh no, oh boy, oh no. That's what's going through his head right now.
No, I think the motives feel. I don't want to go into all the particulars here, but I don't think there's anything heroic about it.
Yeah. Yes. What an odd statement, and what an odd way to react. I mean, just look at this man. He is not well. But he malfunctions again when asked about AI being used to commit genocide.
What do you think about the use of artificial intelligence or lavender by the IDF in identifying Hamas targets? And secondly, do you agree with Elon Musk about that the population decline is a risk for humanity?
So once again, he's got that same, it's not like deer in the headlights, but it's a very bizarre, you can see that the wheels are turning and he seems nervous.
Look, I'm not. Without going into all the details,
because this is what Palantir does. Like, this is what his company does. Okay, it works with the Care Bear Nation to identify and slaughter people. I mean, it's very disturbing stuff.
Not on top of all the details of what's going on in Israel, because my bias is to defer to Israel. It's not for us to second guess everything, and I believe that broadly the IDF gets to decide what it wants to do, and that they're broadly in the right, and that's sort of the perspective I come back to. And
so his perspective is, we just trust what the Care Bear Nation decides, and what they tell us he doesn't question because of his bias.
If I fall into the trap of arguing you on every detailed point, I would actually be conceding the broader issue that the Middle East should be micromanaged from Cambridge, and I think that's just simply absurd. And so I'm not going to concede that point.
Right. So he's not going to give any statement about what he personally thinks, if it's ethical or moral for AI to be used to target and unalive people. Of course not. And I want to bring you guys back to 10 years ago today.
With President Obama launching an offensive to take down the Islamic State.
Could Palantir stop the next 9/11? This is pre-crime, guys.
And terror threats rising in Europe, Australia, and potentially right here in the United States. Could technology be the key to stopping the next major attack?
Yeah, so this is how they sell their technocratic agenda. Oh, we need this to stave off these potential, future events. And here's Peter Thiel 10 years ago.
Something like Palantir is the key to stopping major terrorist attacks. I don't think we're going to do it by projecting military force throughout the world. I think we will do it by sort of very cleverly uncovering these conspiracies before they come together.
Uncovering these conspiracies before they come together. Pre-crime. Yeah, and look how different Peter Thiel looks 10 years ago. This man is, you can see the wages of sin on this man.
Have expressed concern that your clients could actually use Palantir to do evil things. Do you worry about that?
There's always a two-edged part to these technologies. Technologies are never intrinsically good. There's always a question how they can be used or abused. I do think there are a lot of checks in place in Palantir.
Oh, please. I'm calling X to doubt on that. Palantir is being used right now to monitor Americans on social media who criticize the Care Bear Nation. They're tracking students, and it's a vast apparatus. And they have access to tons of government data. They have combined these government databases to make this big, massive platform that is all about tracking people, surveilling people, arresting them, quote, before they can do something. So you know how this is being used to manufacture fake events, or to identify people that they know they can, as Dave McGowan would say, program to kill.
Described it as, it's kind of like plugging into the Matrix.
One government agency that gave us a bunch of data, and during the demo we discovered a terrorist plot that they had not even suspected existed.
During the demo.
It led them to conclude they had to reclassify all sorts.
During the demo, we uncovered a plot. We foiled a plot that they didn't even know about, and we got them to reclassify a bunch of stuff.
Sorts of data is classified.
So would you say that Palantir has helped thwart multiple terrorist plots?
I suspect that's true.
Thiel talks more about Palantir in his brand new book, 0 to 1, Notes on Startups and How to Build the Future, out today. You can hear more.
Lord have mercy. And so, just take a look at that. From 10 years ago to today, this man is not well.